Have you been exposed to an environment that had a toll on you? Have you been exposed to a situation that put so much pressure on you to the point where you developed a mental illness? Around the globe right now, you're not the only one suffering. There are a lot of people around the globe suffering. And there's a way to deal with it. If you're experiencing any type of fear is a mental illness. Depression is a mental illness. Anxiety is a mental illness. There are different types of mental illness. Trauma is a mental illness. If you're experiencing any type of trauma, if you're experiencing any type of greed, envy, shame, guilt, if your life is driven by those guys, you are suffering from a mental illness. If you have too much pride, you suffer mental illness. If you're very hard to forgive others and yourself, you have a mental illness. If you're selfish, you have a mental illness. If you have bad habits, addictions, they all do because you have a mental illness. Now, whatever the root of your mental illness, you can overcome it. Mental illness create emotions, bad negative emotions that occupies your body to the point where you can no longer function to the state you used to function. The state of clarity, the state of creativity, the state of understanding, inner wisdom, inner love. Your state of presence. Your presence is now absence because you have a mental illness. Now, how do you overcome your mental illness? You have to understand how the mind works. What you call your mind is actually not you. You're not your mind. Your mind is developed over time. You build habits, you build mindsets, you build beliefs. In order for you to break free, in order for you to overcome your mental illness, whatever type of mental illness you're suffering from, you have to understand the mind. Meaning, you will have to find ways to remove all the beliefs, all the anger, all the hate, all the ignorance that are dwelling inside your brain. If you identify yourself as your brain, as your mind, then you will always experience fear, anxiety, depression, negativity. Now, how do you go beyond your mind? How do you overcome your emotions and all together have to realize that the past is gone, the future is only inside your head, and bring your attention here in the moment. Now, by saying this, your brain, your mind is already telling you that, oh, this is not for me. I'm not into things like that. I'm not into spirituality, or I'm not into religion. I'm not into a new way. I'm going to keep following my psychiatrist. The psychiatrist is also sick. They can't really help you. They can keep you alive for a minute, but the true solution must come from deep within you, within your soul. You have to take the responsibility. You have to take what needs to be done now, and silence the mind, calm your mind down. You have mental illness because you are overthinking. You are thinking too much about the past. You are thinking too much about the future. So, how do you dwell here now in the moment? You do that by observing your thoughts process. You do that by observing nature, by observing the space that everything exists in, and you do that by relaxing, by learning how to relax your body, how to relax your muscle, how to relax your hands. For example, right now you need to relax your face. Too much tension. Relax your legs. Too much tension. Relax your shoulders. There is too much tension everywhere. Relax your neck. Relax, man. The more you relax, the more attention you put inside your body, the more you are detached from the thinking mind. The more you can observe your emotions, the more you can observe your thoughts. The more you're relaxed, the blissful, the more easeful you feel. This is how you overcome mental illness. Also, with mental illness, you need to eat right. Some food can cause you to have depression, anxiety. Bring your attention in the moment and observe what's happening, what type of food you're eating. Your body needs proper food, your body needs proper fuel, so we can always stay balanced. Fast, cleanse, read, exercise, meditate. Close your eyes often and sit down and breathe consciously. Most humans were never taught how to relax. Most humans were never taught how to be without thinking, without getting caught by their mind, by their egos. Let go of all the attachments. Let go of all the failures and all the worries. Let go of all the fears. Dwell in the moment. Let go of all the envies and desires. Dwell in the present moment. And peace. This peace is eternal. It is within you and it cannot leave you. You have access to inner peace. You have access to and a calmness. It is there. You can attain that state. You can reach that state by bringing your attention to the moment. Find a chair like this one, sit on it, and relax. Relax your toes. Relax your back. React not to what's happening outside in this world, but pay attention to what is happening inside of your body. Just pay attention. Don't react to them. Just pay attention to your emotions. Pay attention to your thoughts. Observe. Learn to be calm. Learn to observe without reaction. Learn to listen without a reaction. Learn to be without a violent, stressful reaction. Observe. Observe the thoughts. Listen to the environment. Listen to the sounds in your environment. Don't give your emotions power. Don't give your thoughts power. Allow them to be there. Allow them to exist. Just be the observer. Just be the awareness that is observing it, that is aware that you have emotions, you have thoughts. This is how you overcome mental illness.